If you've been battling tennis elbow for weeks, months, maybe even years, and your treatment plan still looks like an ice pack, a tub of anti-inflammatories, and a whole lot of sitting around, you might be doing exactly what's keeping it from getting better. I'm Gavin Noble from Gavin Noble Physiotherapy here in Lisburn and from the 10X Physio channel. This is where we help people over 50 stay pain-free, mobile and strong so they can keep living the active lives they love. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the biggest mistake people make with tennis elbow that almost guarantees it drags on and on. But I'm also going to share a few other hidden reasons why this frustrating injury can hang around for months, sometimes years, if you don't address them. And stick around until the end because I'll share a key mindset shift that can change how you recover from almost any injury. For decades, tennis elbow was labelled lateral epicondylitis, and that itis meant inflammation. That's why the go-to advice was ice it, rest it, take anti-inflammatories, maybe even get a cortisone injection. The problem? In long-term tennis elbow, there's often very little inflammation at all. Instead, the tendon has weakened and changed in structure over time. It's not a fire you need to put out. It's a frayed rope that needs rebuilding. When you rest completely, you're not strengthening that rope. In fact, you may make it weaker, less able to cope with everyday activities like gripping, lifting, or pouring the kettle. Ice can numb pain temporarily, but it won't repair the damage. And cortisone shots? They might feel amazing short term, but the research shows they can leave you worse off in the long run. Aside from the rest and ice trap, there are several other reasons I see in my clinic all the time. You're still irritating it without realising. You may have stopped playing tennis or pickleball, but you're still gripping too hard when carrying shopping bags, pouring the kettle, using tools, or working at the computer. Those little repeated strains keep the tendon in a constant on-off flare-up cycle. Next, you've only treated the pain, not the cause. Things like massage, ultrasound, taping, or painkillers can make you feel better temporarily, but they don't rebuild tendon strength or address poor movement habits that created the problem in the first place. Next, you've got weak links up the chain. Your shoulder blade muscles and rotator cuff act like shock absorbers for your arm. If they're weak or uncoordinated, the forearm muscles end up doing too much of the work, overloading the tendon again and again. Next, we have poor blood supply to the tendon. So the tendon involved in tennis elbow doesn't get much blood flow at the best of times. That means healing is slower, and why the right kind of movement done consistently is so important to wake up the repair process. Next up, you've gone back to normal too soon. This is a big one. People rest until it feels better and then go straight back to gripping, lifting, or playing sport at full tilt. The pain flares right back up because the tendon wasn't actually strong enough yet. It just wasn't irritated at that moment. Next up, it wasn't tennis elbow to begin with. Nerve irritation, neck or shoulder problems, or even issues lower in the arm can mimic tennis elbow pain. If you're treating the wrong thing, it won't matter how much rest, ice, or exercise you do. It's not going to settle. If you take one thing from today's video, make it this. Tennis elbow isn't fixed by avoiding movement. It's fixed by the right kind of movement. You don't need to hammer your elbow with heavy exercises straight away, but you also don't want to baby it into weakness. There's a sweet spot where your body can start to lay down strong, healthy tissue instead of the fragile stuff that keeps breaking down. This is exactly the approach I teach inside my tennis elbow recovery program. how to find that sweet spot and progress it safely so you're not guessing. If your plan right now is just rest and ice, you're probably not giving your elbow what it needs. Think beyond short-term pain relief and start thinking about long-term tissue health and strength. In my course, I walk you step by step through the process of calming pain and rebuilding strength in a way that's right for your body and your lifestyle, so you can grip, lift and get back to the activities you love without that sharp, nagging ache holding you back. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And if you're ready to finally stop guessing and start healing, check out the link in the description for my tennis elbow recovery program. Stop resting it, start rebuilding it the right way. I'll see you in the next video.